One of the most important aspects when you're creating data models and sharing them around your organization is securing that data. It's really important to be able to make sure that just the right people have access to the data that they should be able to see and not access to anything else. Power BI lets you build security into the models that you've published into the Power BI service, and it lets you do it at a very, very granular level. We call this row-level security. Let's take a look at how to set it up. Okay, I've already got some reports and dashboards built. You can see here we're looking at our product revenue and units and the like across all of the countries around the globe. And we can see here the different states that we've been selling into and across all of those countries. We're actually going to filter this data down to allow a subset of users to access just the data for Canada. So to do this, over on my data set, when you click on the ... menu, you'll see an option for security on the right-hand side. By default, everybody has access to all of the data in your data sets, but you can add roles that allow people to, or allow you to filter access to that data to just certain users. So let's create a new role. I'll get a little warning just telling me that if I re-upload my report again or republish the data set, I'll need to go and set the security up again. First thing to do is give it a name. So as I said, this is going to be just for access to Canada's data. So it's for Canada country managers. And I can add in email addresses for the folks who I want to put into this role. So I'm going to add Siva's account. And now on this rules tab, I can start to say what bits of data these users should have access to. So I've got all the tables in my model here. I'm going to choose the geography table. And this box on the right-hand side lets me type in a DAX expression that filters down the table to just the data that this person should have access to. So in our case, it's pretty simple. It's just country equals Canada. Oops. If I was going to write something a bit more complex, I could put in rules here that filter the data in a whole bunch of different ways. Take a look online. There are plenty of tutorials on how to write DAX expressions that will help you filter the data to just what you want. So let's save that role. And now anytime that somebody logs in who's been placed into this role, they'll only see the relevant data, in this case, for data from Canada. So let's swap over to Kim's desktop, and she'll have a look at what this would look like to another user.
Thanks, Will. You can see here I'm looking at the same dashboard, but my data is filtered just to Canada states. In addition, you can see this USA revenue visualization is blank because I don't have access. If I drill into one of the reports, I'll see the same thing. All of the data is filtered to just Canada.